Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will start this game off. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. The Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass, it's Morton. Makes his connection. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Grabbed behind the line, it's Kelly. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Off the play fake on first down to throw. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. They'll try to snap it quickly.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They've got the screen set up. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab down the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Morton. Getting some heat. He'll pull it down and run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They get to the line quickly. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. They're nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Good presence of mind by the quarterback there to not panic when the ball went on the ground and able to get it back.
I would just like to see better ball security, Reese, from the quarterback, too. You know, you got to keep 2 hands on the ball at all times. It doesn't matter. You're looking downfield. You know you're going to have guys around you trying to swat away at the football. Got to keep 2 points of pressure at minimum on that ball, and the quarterback lucky to fall on that one.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
This running back just doesn't go down easy. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him. And just, you know what? Let his talent do the rest.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, they get paid.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So Alabama's offense will take the field for the first time. And these 2 electrifying runners can put on a show, guys.
We always talk about the importance of tackling on defense, never more so than a game like this. When you've got 2 studs in the backfield that can make people look silly, you better bring hats to the football.
Yeah, and you think there'll be a lot of carries today? When you got running backs like this that you can feature, you're going to see them get the football a lot early and often.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll give it to the back. He breaks a tackle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Really good-looking run. You know, you think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another big-time talent in the Crimson Tide backfield.
Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. Moving out of the pocket. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Know the situation and know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Starting to feel a little pressure. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Red Raiders in the hurry-up.
That's how you earn your 1st down the hard way. Really good job by the QB dropping back to pass, scrambling, getting the 1st down, but taking a big shot at the end.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Douglas. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Here's the handoff. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They go to the ground, fighting off the defender. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the 1st. Let's see what happens next.
Finds his man. It's Miller. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. The transition of Alabama quarterbacks over the years has been fascinating, from the dreaded game manager label to playmaker.
To playmaker, to spread it out, to Heisman winner. I mean, that's how much this offense has changed and evolved, and they're going to be aggressive, and they're going to score points in this new age era.
Trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Throws for the tight end. It's complete.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Worked it down to the 22-yard line, give him 5 on the carry. From halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Milroe. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Setting up the screen. Touchdown, Alabama! A great catch and run for 6.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful. Unloads it downfield. Makes the catch down the right side. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First down here for the offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab on the right. Afterburner's coming. He's at the 10. Touchdown time. Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. I can let him do the rest.
Boy, they want to get this back right now, lining up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks early in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Looking at a 2nd and short now. Back to throw, it's Morton. The quick out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Kelly.
I love the defense. How about the physicality on that one? That's a tough route to defend, and he catches the football, but what does he do? He gets him on the ground right now. Good physical tackle. No yak on that catch.
Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Quarterback extends the play. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's looking for a man on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Brooks. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner is stopped. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
The Red Raiders will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And he's brought down after a huge completion. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. The give. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Moves around to clear up the vision. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. 3rd and goal from way back there. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. 1st down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Kelly. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers, and defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away. See where he's at, break on the football. 4 angles there on the defense. The offense took advantage of some nice yards after the catch.
Leaves it with the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. On the move, it's Adams. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty up top. Got out of trouble and throws. Tight end finds a soft spot. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. Motion from the offense. From the red zone, looking for a man. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Pressure coming. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Alabama.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Touchdown, Bama! And the comeback is on. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On the move, it's Brooks. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line. Grab behind the line. It's Kelly. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They keep attacking through the air. They're setting up the screen. Keeps the legs moving.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking a handoff. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. On fourth down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. He is stopped short, and isn't that going to make things interesting? Offense set on first down. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Dances away from the heat. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. No huddle here for the offense. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They want that clock to run. Pirouettes away from the defense. And the Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Gonna run it. It's Brooks. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going.
And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Power football with the run. Plows through the defense. Quick step and go. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go along.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse.
22 Spiders.